It can get it in. It can happen today. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's do it. Yes. Hey. It can happen today, y'all. This is all copyright free, all copyright free, all copyright free. You know how I know it's copyright free? Because it's my music. You know how I know it's copyright free? Because it's my music. Oh, man, you got to hear this breakdown. You got to hear this breakdown. Listen to the breakdown. Oh, it can happen today, baby. You got to hear this breakdown. Listen to the breakdown. Oh, it can happen today, baby. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's so beautiful, wouldn't you agree? Oh, it can happen today, I'm telling you. It can get it in. We're going to talk about Texas. And the fact that they can't keep a power grid up. Oh, snap. I'm telling y'all, listen to this breakdown. Oh! Telling you.
That artist is pretty good. Who is it?
Me. Ow! Don't start now, won't be none. Oh, snap. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm on one this morning. Like I said, all copyright free. See, I'm going to have to learn how to put this all on. Because everybody that's watching this as a stream, y'all are missing this. Y'all are missing it. But that's all right. I'm going to figure it out tomorrow. I'll be playing this again tomorrow. Because guess what? I'll be on one again. All copyright free, all copyright free, all copyright free. Oh. All me right here, B. Listen. The boy has talent. I'm sorry. Drake calls himself the boy. I am the man. Let me see if I can do it this way. Hold on. Let me see. Because I think y'all deserve to hear this. Oh. Listen. There you go. The boy has talent. I don't know what y'all talking about. Your man has talent. Drake calls himself the boy. I am the man. I am the man. Let me see if I can do it this way. Hold on. Let me see. Y'all deserve to hear this. Trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all deserve to hear this.
Why can't I do both? Why can't I do both, Mommy? Mommy, why can't I do both?
The man is on one this morning, Lord. Why he do that, Mama? Mama, why he play like that? Him not for play, Mama. Mama, he not for play. Yes. Yes. For those of you who want to know what this song is called, again, it's my own personal mix. It is called A Chicken Sandwich in a War Zone. The Horsemen Have a Party. One day, if you guys are good, I will explain to you what the Horsemen are, who the Horsemen are, things of that nature. Oh! Listen, these drums. It's the drums, I'm trying to tell you. Let me go ahead and hit this. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, all the ships at sea. Welcome to another good morning episode of The Sound of Coffee. I am your host, Thomas Bishop. I'm good looking. I'm better looking than some of your men, and you know this, darling. You know I look better than them. Don't pretend like you don't know. I am, though. What is in my cup this morning? Well, I tell you, I got a little bit of blend of Kirkland's French Roast Dark, but you know what? I wanted to change up, just change up a little bit, just a little bit, you know what I mean? Just a little bit, tad bit. So what I did was I blended a little bit of chocolate coffee in with my Kirkland's French Roast Dark. Good blend, because, again, I'm the one that did it. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. You know what I mean? That's how I feel sometimes. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. Certified. You know, I ain't the certified boogeyman. I will never be the certified boogeyman. That title will always forever belong to one Kendrick Lamar. So, hey Kendrick, I don't want no problems, dog. I do not want I do not want to meet the bishops. I'm good, dog. I got depression issues. I ain't trying to have that. Yeah, I mean, like I ain't trying to be that dude to get that dude mad at me. So shout out to Kendrick. I ain't trying to be that bad, dog. I promise you that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I ain't even. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to have that. I'm not trying to have Kendrick Lamar come after me. I'm good, man. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no fires. I don't want none of that. But good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8:13 Eastern Standard Time, which will make it 7:13 Central, blah, blah, and blah, blah, and some more blah, blah. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm going to talk about. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so this morning's episode, as it is all the time, is our friends over there at Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and pick up the hottest, freshest scent in the candle world. The one that's taking everything by storm. Now I sound like Donald Trump. Now I'm trying to sound like Donald Trump and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm over here bragging. It's like, it's tremendous. It smells delicious. Everything's great. It smells delicious. But the hottest, newest, freshest scent out on these candle TikTok-ish streets is Villainous. Villainous, the candle scent inspired by Thomas the Villain Bishop. Go to glitterwix.com and hook yourself up with Villainous and, yeah, be a little bit villainous this morning. All right, so let's jump right into the news for a little bit. Historic Texas power outage begins to have deadly consequences as he continues. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, they keep talking about everything is bigger in Texas. So are the disasters. When you deregulate stuff to the point where every single, like, do you understand the Texas power grid is so fragile, if you fart on it, it'll be gone. Like, Greg Abbott got all that money to put buoys with barbed wire around them to keep the illegal Mexicans out of the Rio Grande, but you ain't got enough money to fix your power grid, bro? Bro, what are we doing right now, man? What is this? Every day, every time a natural disaster, a hurricane, record heat, or, you know, a foot of snow goes into Texas, Texas like falls apart. They just fall apart. Like, how is this man a functioning governor in the state of how? Who is doing? Why are they letting this man breathe, B? What is this? So once again, the power outage is out in Texas. Again. Y'all understand this is like the second or third time this has happened in years. We're not even talking a few. We're talking about some years. You know what I mean? Every time we turn around, Texas is power grid is just out again. Like, what are we like? Come on, man. Come on. But if you notice, he got enough time to put buoys with um, barbed wire in the Rio Grande. He got enough time to pardon murderers after they killed somebody, got convicted of killing somebody, but, you know, strongest Second Amendment, stand your ground, whatever the hell. Texas got time for all of that, but they ain't got time to fix their power grid. Are you serious right now? Come on, son. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Ain't nobody trying to have that, man. And that is my problem with, I won't even say Texans, because I've met Texans that are great people. Some of the nicest people on earth that I've met came from Texas. So I don't think it's the entire state of Texas. I just think it's the government officials in Texas that refuse to do anything that actually helps the citizens of Texas. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. They just refuse to do anything to help the citizens of Texas. Anything. They just refuse to do it. We got to keep coming back to this. Hey, the power grid's out. What? Man, you are a governor of a state, and this is the best you can come up with? All this stunt bull? Like, come on, man. Come on. This is the problem I have with the state of Texas. This is the problem I have with the state of Texas. But let's just read the story. Frustrations are mounting across southeast Texas as residents enter a fourth day of crippling power outages and heat, a combination that has proven dangerous and at times deadly as some struggle to access food, gas, and medical care. Wait, do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? That, come on, man. Come on. And this is a functioning state? This is the great state of Texas? The state of Texas that keep acting like they're like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll secede. You can't even keep the power on, yo. Where you going? Come on, man. Hey, thank you. Somebody, Belladonna even said it. We started having power grid issues in 2010. 2010. What kind of crap is this, man? And then the citizens of Texas had a chance to actually put somebody in office that would have actually done, you know, their damn job. But no. Greg Abbott, and here, okay, I'm going to say it. This is the first time I've ever said it on this show. This is where the failings of right-wing ideology happen, okay? All right, I'm going to say whatever you want to about these centrist Democrats, and trust me, I have said more than enough, and I will continue to say whatever I want because, number one, I'm an American citizen, and number two, I'm a grown-ass man. But when it comes to right-wing politics, it is so damn easy to fool the average right-wing voter. All right. Y'all gotta be smarter than this, dog. Y'all have got to be smarter than this. Because this is what they do. I'm gonna give you the how right-wing candidates get their voters. Just read this. Just you know, check this out. This is how it works. First thing they do is they get in a pickup truck. They get in a pickup truck. That's what they do. Now, these people drive Maybachs. These people drive Mercedes Benzes and stuff like that. But when they come to talk to their right-wing voters, they got to get a pickup truck. So they have a pickup truck that they're paying for that just sits in a lot someplace so that they can pull it out anytime election time comes. So first thing is first, you get a pickup truck, right? Then you got to follow that pickup truck with a farm of some kind. Got to get a farm. You got to have a farm. Got to have a farm. So it's pick 'em up truck and a farm. Now, it could be a chicken farm. It could be a pig farm. It could be a cow farm. It don't matter. It's got to be a farm, right? So you get your pick 'em up truck. You drive to a farm. You got to wear a cowboy hat. You got to wear a cowboy hat. Not a Yankee fitted, not a snapback, unless you're going to be the guy in the rolled up sleeves with the farm shirt. You know what I mean? You gotta have the farm shirt and the rolled up sleeves and shit, right? So, and a cowboy hat. And no, they're not classified documents. Those are comic books. Trust me, John. Trust me. They're comic books. They're not classified information over here. But, so, you got to have your cowboy hat and your sleeves rolled up. There's got to be some version of country music. Now, it's not a country song you've ever heard on any chart whatsoever. It ain't never... The country's music that they have in the background of this ain't never been played on country radio. Never. Okay? It ain't never. But it's some chang, lang, long, down, down, down. Sometimes they get real fast and down, 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 down. But it's still playing in the background. You know what I mean? You gotta have a dog. Somebody in the comments over at Instagram said, yeah, you gotta have a dog. Yes, you do have to have a dog. Gotta have a dog. I don't know why you gotta have a dog, but you gotta have a dog. They love them dogs. I don't know what the hell is going on with them dogs, but they love them dogs. Okay? So you gotta have a dog. These people have to be white. What am I do? You want me to lie or tell the truth? These people have to be white. So this gotta be a white farmer. All right? A white farmer. Because apparently black farmers and Mexican farmers don't exist. Like we're waiting for the welfare chicken. Give me is there going to be some fried chicken that's going to be from the welfare department? Like, we don't farm, apparently. We don't farm, right? And the dog can't be like a pit bull or a mastiff or a poodle or a chihuahua. Nah, that dog got to be like a golden retriever. I don't know what it is about, white people and golden retrievers. I don't know. I've never found the dogs appealing. Sorry. There, I said it. Send all hate mail to ghostclawprod@gmail.com. I don't know what else to tell you. I've never been a fan of golden retrievers. Sorry. But it has to be a golden retriever. And this has to be a white farmer. And the white farmer has to look like they are like 2 minutes away from breaking the hell down in front of this politician. Like, they have to have this look like, we haven't eaten in 3 days, even though we own the farm. Please feed us. And he has to look, candidate like. He has to be, he's shaking their hand and he's got his arm on their shoulder, right? So and I forgot the 3 other ones. I'm sorry. There were 3 other pieces to this. Number 1, there's got to be a shotgun somewhere in sight. There has to be a gun rack. The gun has to be visible. The gun could be in the back dancing butt naked to, like, you could see a shotgun twerking in the back, like, drop it low, drop it low, drop it low. You know what I mean? There has to be a gun rack somewhere there. You know what I mean? Or an actual shotgun there, right? There has to be a Bible somewhere near that gun. So you got a Bible, like the Bible can be like on a tree stump while the shotgun twerks in the background, like, drops it low, drop it low, drop it low. You know what I mean? And finally, and most importantly, this is the most important part. Okay, this is the part that gets them. There has to be an American flag waving somewhere. It has to be, and it can't, like if it's not windy, a flag's not waving, all right? That's simple science, kids. That is simple science. If it's not windy, a flag will not flow. I know that's going to hurt some people's feelings, but it's true. So they got to get it. They got to have a fan somewhere in the back where the flag is flowing. It's flowing majestically. And if you could get that flag flowing right at sunset, oh my God. You now have a 60 to 65% chance of winning your election. All right? Not a Confederate flag, Angry. No, it has to be an American flag. It's got to be an American flag. The Confederate flag is for a different group of people, but I digress. Now, Now that you have all of that going on, right? Now that you have all of that going on, you got flags flowing, dogs howling, shotguns twerking, a Bible sitting on the side of a stump. Now that you got all of that, right? Now you have to give them a reason why they shouldn't vote for your opponent. Okay? So let's start with how you do that. Your opponent has to have met Nancy Pelosi. Even if Nancy Pelosi don't even know who the hell this man is, man, or this woman is, man, they have to have met Nancy Pelosi. So you put a picture of your opponent next to Nancy Pelosi, like they were in the cabal together. You got to put Biden there. You got to put AOC there. AOC stay getting strays. I don't know why that woman keeps getting strays. Like, she's all the way up in New York. She mind her own damn business. But here you are running for some seat. You running for some state Senate seat in Louisiana, and you got to put Nancy Pelosi next to your opponent. Like, I mean, AOC next to your opponent. Like, she don't even know this dude. It's like, who? What? I don't even know that cat. You got to put Obama there. You got to put Obama there. Now, at some point, you have to have Chinese people marching. I don't know why you got to have Chinese people marching, but you got to have Chinese people marching. Okay? You got to have Chinese people marching. So there has to be some superimposed thing once you put your opponent next to Nancy Pelosi, AOC, Obama, Joe Biden. They used to put Rosie O'Donnell on there. Shout out to her. And that was just disrespectful because Rosie's like, what? Rosie was like 50 Cent. What he say F me for? Like, that's what Rosie's like, I'm catching strays too? What are we doing right now? So, and in the back of that, you got to have Chinese people marching. I don't know why they got to march. You never see Chinese people eating food or enjoying the weather. It's just Chinese people marching. I don't know why. You gotta put some Mexicans in there. Got to put some Mexicans in there. Shout out to my Mexican brothers and sisters, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all are the new boogeyman. Y'all are the certified boogeyman. Y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well y'all are the certified boogeymen. So this is not me being disrespectful. This is not me being disrespectful in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know this, but it's true. They gonna use your brown Spanish-speaking asses to scare the hell out of them. And what you do is you show like 3 or 4 Mexicans, right? And then you show the scene from World War Z when the zombies finally got over the wall in Israel and just overtook everything. And then you say at the bottom, he'll open the borders. Now, mind you, if you are running for a state Senate seat in like, I don't know, Wyoming, what borders you? Besides Canada, what So the borders of Canada are opening with Mexicans? What? Huh? This doesn't make any sense. But you gotta make sure you put those Mexicans running over the border like World War Z. And that's how you make a Republican ad. And it has to be brought to you by some anonymous named super PAC, like Make America Fried Chicken, America Great America First PAC. I don't know, but that's how you win Republican elections. That's how you win Republican primaries. That's how you win general elections against Democrats, because Democrats are going to try to get you with facts. And Lord knows we don't have time for this. Oh my God, what do you mean you're going to help me actually take care of the fact that I have gout and my foot's about to rot off? What do you mean you want me to get universal health care, you silly? I want to watch this shotgun twerking. Boom, 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 boom. That's the, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, that's how you win Republican primaries. And now your candidate, your Republican candidate, also has to have a picture of Donald Trump in the back doing that milking Janks thing. Listen, I've tried to be nice about that as I humanly possibly can, but you're not about to sit here and have a grown man come out to something like YMCA which if you listen to the lyrics of YMCA, it is telling you you can have sexual relations with other men at the YMCA. You're not about to come out there to YMCA and do this milking jank thing. I'm sorry. I just hurt some MAGA people feelings, but y'all know I am telling the damn truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. The man out here he out here milking things. You know what I mean? But you got to have a picture of Donald Trump in the back doing the fist, doing the salute, doing the milking of the jank thing, whatever, to let people know I stand with Trump. Blah, 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 blah. Speaking of which, complete tangent. Remember when people were saying that Colin Kaepernick was being disrespectful to the flag and our troops when he was taking a knee? Yeah, good times. How are you going to play the national anthem sung to you by a bunch of dudes that tried to overtake the government? What the hell is the J6 choir? What the hell is that? The J6 choir. Listen, unless you're going to let Crips and Bloods do that in jail, why are we listening to a bunch of criminals sing the national anthem? Where they do this at? How? Where they do that at? It's the most ridiculous crap I ever heard in my life. But once again, that's how you win Republican primaries. That's how you win Republican elections. And then when you get in office, you can say, hey, screw them people. Screw them people. Who give me the money? And that's how you end up with a situation like you do in Texas, where the power grid, once again, is out in Southeast Texas. And people are literally dying. And Greg Abbott is going to make time to, it's an open carry, free carry state anyway. I mean, eventually he's going to make a law that says, everybody has to carry a gun between their butt cheeks. And, you know what I mean? Like, I need Republican voters to be smarter than what they are right now. Y'all are embarrassing the hell out of me. Y'all really are. Like, y'all are falling for the lowest bar possible. All the conversation around Joe Biden's mental health is for the good of the country. You know what I mean? We are all actually asking these questions, these hard questions, because we want to see better for the country and we want a leader that will actually be able to do it. Republicans, y'all don't care, man. Donald Trump out here talking about a choice between being electrocuted in an electric boat or being eaten by a shark. And y'all just like, well, that's presidential. That's from president. That ain't presidential. That's stupid. That is stupid, man. Like, you can hear that from a drunk. I'm sorry. Listen, some of the stuff that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth, and I've been around alcoholics my whole life, some of the stuff that come out of Donald Trump's mouth sound like an alcoholic. And I know he don't drink, but listen. If somebody had told me, hey, Thomas, listen, I gotta tell you a story. Thomas, listen. I gotta tell you a story. Okay, so check this out, right? If you were on an electric boat, right, and it started to sink, I'm like, hey, man, where are we going with this damn story? Shut up! I want to tell you. Listen, just listen. All right, so you on an electric boat, but it's sinking, and in the water is a hungry shark. Yo, where are we going right now with this story? Now just listen, Thomas. Let me finish story. God. All right, so which would you choose? To be electrocuted in the electric boat or eaten by the shark? Man, if you don't get your drunk ass away from me before I smack shit at you. If you don't get the hell on. If you don't get the hell on, I'm about to load up my pimp hand. It's going to be strong. Get out of my face. But Texas, listen, my heart goes out to the people who are suffering through this really seriously. And no joke about that. I really do. My heart does go out to you. I hope you guys get the help that you need. And to anybody who still thinks that Republican policies work, please look at the Texas power grid. Like, how you have a whole state, an entire state, and the power grid never works. All it takes for the Texas power grid to get knocked off is like, I don't know, a picture of a Xerox copy of a picture of half a boob. Like some side boob in the damn Texas power grid. It's just, it's gone. Anyway, So, so what else we got going on in the world today? Costco's hiking their annual membership fee for the first time since 2017. All right, they're allowed to do that. This story is stupid. This story is stupid because I need to know who thought this was a good idea. Oregon police recover over $200,000 worth of Legos, worth of Lego sets in massive bust. Police recovered 4,153 Lego sets after they served a search warrant at a storefront in Eugene, Oregon. Yo! Listen. Linda, listen. These jokes is coming. I'm sorry. Y'all get these jokes this morning, right? I want to know the mastermind behind it. Now, mind you, before I make these jokes, yes, I understand. Legos are big business. I understand. Legos are big business. I get that. Completely understand it. Okay? And even with them being big business, this story still is just stupid. Like, I need to know, what were y'all thinking? Like, I get it. You can Are Legos the new Beanie Babies? Is that what we're doing right now? Is that what popping in the hood? Is that the hot and sexy? Is that what was going on, man? Like, I need to know this. This is the most ridiculous. Like, this story is stupid. It's like dumb. You know what I mean? So, apparently, and let me get back to the story. I'm checking some other stuff. But, oh my God, man. This story is just ridiculous, man. All right, let me get back to this story. All right. Okay. Police recovered more than 200 G worth of stolen Lego sets in a bust of the massive theft ring of the popular toy, officials said. A 3-month investigation revealed that the owner of a store in Eugene, Oregon, Brick Builders on Williamette Street, was knowingly buying new unopened Lego sets that had been stolen from other nearby stores. Oh, the thieves, police said, stole hundreds of dollars worth of Lego sets from local retailers and then took them to Brick Builders in exchange for cash. Yo! Brick Builders is out here. Hey, yo, hey. I got that new Ninjago Lego set. A word. How much you want for it? Why don't you go ahead and give me $300? All right, bro, bet. You gotta be kidding me, man. Officer serves a search warrant at Brick Builders on July 3rd to recover 4,153 Lego sets. Police said the total value of the sets was more than $200,000. And they got a picture. They got a picture of how many Lego sets. God, to be more careful. Damn it, man. What are you doing right now? I just need to know what was going on in the thieves' mind when they said, hey, Brick Builders out here giving them money if we can get them some Lego sets. Real dog, let's get it. The reason I'm making jokes about this is you can't tell nobody in jail that's what you got busted for. You bet not. Somebody gonna whoop your ass. Dog, you got people in there that are doing hard time for like murder and massacres and crap like that. You gonna bring your ass in there talking about you was part of a ring stealing Legos. Oh, man, they gonna whoop your ass. Listen, the ass beating is coming swift and with no mercy. I'm trying to tell you. Hey man, what you in for, man? On robbery, man. You know, I had to do what I had to do. Feed my daughter, man. I robbed a 7-Eleven. What you in here for? Oh man, you know I'm in here for, putting down that 187 on somebody, man. He was out here talking about my set. I had to get him. Hey, homeboy, what you in here for? I stole over $200,000 worth of Lego. I ain't gonna whoop your ass. They gonna whoop your ass. I'm trying to tell you right now. You better go to AdSig. You better go to AdSig. You better tell the people you was in there for grand larceny of a bank or something. Don't go in there and tell them you stole $200,000 worth of damn Legos. They will whoop your ass. Dog, you'll never eat a honey bun the whole time you're in prison. They taking your honey bun on sight. Give me that damn honey bun. I just want to eat my honey. I don't care. Give me that honey bun. You. Oh, my sweet Aunt Fanny, dog. Look, like, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm dead serious. I'm not making it up. You can't go into jail and tell people you got robbed. You in there for stealing $200,000 worth of damn Legos. They will beat the brakes off of you. Do you understand they will hurt you? There's going to be some violence. There's going to be some consequences and repercussions if you walk your ass up in there telling them, oh, you know what, bro, I'm in here for doing that. You know, you got guys in there doing 187s and murders, and you got guys in there doing armed robberies. And hey, your ass come here talking about you stole over $200,000 worth of Legos. They gon' listen, you'll never eat a honey bun in jail. However long you in there. If you in there for 5 years, you ain't gonna eat a single honey bun. I'm tell you right now, man. You listen. You were never ever gonna eat a honey bun. It's not happening. It's not happening, man. It is not happening. You are never gonna eat a honey bun in prison. It never happens. I'm just saying, because you can't tell nobody that. I would lie. That would be the time I lie. And I make sure nobody ever saw my jacket. What you in here for? Straight murder. What? Straight murder. You heard me. Straight murder. Who'd you murder? It don't matter, man. Because I can't even talk about it. Why'd you murder him? Again, man, I don't want to talk about it, man. Straight murder, dog. Hey, get his jacket. We can't. Why not? I don't know, man. He in here for straight murder. That's what that man say. Leave that man alone. The honey bun thief. Not the honey, but the Lego thief. Man, they gonna listen. They gonna beat a bone out of your throat. That's what's gonna happen. The Lego thief. Dog. They're going to hurt you. Do you understand? They will hurt you. They will hurt you bad if you tell them you in there for stealing over 200,000 K worth of damn Legos. Again, it's not gonna be safe for you on the yard. Oh, good morning, Howard. Come on in there, bro. I'm drinking this coffee. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. Out here talking about Lego thieves. But that's what I that's what I need people to understand. Some crimes you should never tell anybody you ever did. Like, if you're starving and you go to jail because you stole something, all right, people will understand. That's one of those things that go, hey man, I understand, I've been hungry too. All right. If you have to defend yourself against somebody doing something, you know what I mean? So I get you like, hey man, I get it. You had to do what you had to do, right? But when you do something frivolous and stupid, that's when you don't tell nobody why you in here for 5 years. That's why. You don't tell a single soul why your ass is in there for 5 years. You just keep your head down, ask for administrative segregation, and shut up. Don't ever tell nobody that. Get out of here. Yes, you can let the dogs out. My grandson don't ever want me to be great. he know I'm doing the show and he want to come over here and talk about the dogs. But anyway, like if for example, let's just for example, let's say people started really liking yellow rubber ducks. Like it became a craze. The hottest craze on the streets is yellow rubber ducks, right? And of course, thieves are thinking, "Hey, man, I can make some easy money off these yellow ducks. I can make some easy money, man. It's a quick jack move. I can make some easy money off of these yellow ducks, right?" So you go and you rob a place filled with yellow ducks. Little rubber duckies like Ernie used to have. Ernie and Bert from Sesame Street. Rubber ducky, you're so fun. Squeak, squeak. That one, right? And you rob $200,000-$400,000 worth of rubber ducks. Man, when you're busted, don't tell nobody why you in jail for that, man. Because your jacket is going to say armed robbery, theft over $100,000. Okay. Go to jail with that. Go to jail with that. Go to jail with that. And have that on your jacket and just leave it at that. Do your time. You are now a felon. Get out. Go try to find a job, whatever. But if you go in there bragging to people, do you understand gangsters have no sympathy for you whatsoever? You in here for what? Well, I stole over $200,000 worth of yellow rubber ducks. Again, you will never eat a honey bun in jail. You might not even eat in jail. They're gonna rob you. They're gonna rob you on spec. And then that's your name in there. That's gonna be your name. Rubber duck. Or ducky. You stealing all them Legos, you gonna be Lego man. Now you can't play a pickup basketball game in there because they're gonna be like, hey, I ain't playing with Lego man. Why I gotta play with Lego man? How come I don't want to play with Lego man. I want to play with somebody else, right? Or, you gonna go to the showers. Hey, Lego man, get out of here. People gonna see you on the street. Hey, ain't you Lego man? $200,000 worth of Legos, y'all. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? What kind of crap is that, man? Like I'm literally I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. Cause some stuff just defies comprehension. Now you got a jacket that says, "Hey, I stole over $200K worth of damn Legos, man." Just I don't know. It's just the wild. Like I've never seen anything. I just never seen anything like that before. I've heard things, but I ain't never seen nothing like that. It's the most ridiculous damn thing, man. It's just weird. And now you gotta go to jail with that? You gotta go to jail telling people that. Yo, son, I'm in here for stealing $200,000 worth of Legos. Man. Angry said they would have a bunch of parents riding for them like Wade Wilson. What's up, Xenomorph, man? Come on in. Speak. Have some fun. Have some fun. Come on in there. I just think that is hilarious, man. Wow. Jonathan Majors tried to encourage Megan Good not to date him. I'm not going to pile on a Jonathan Majors heat. I'm not going to do that, dude. I'm not. All I will say is this. I've never seen a man run that far, that fast in dress shoes. Listen. Besides everything else, and I know a whole lot of people are like, that's misogynistic. No, I'm not talking about the violence that he inflicted. I'm talking about the fact that man was hauling ass in New York at night in dress shoes. Have y'all ever tried to run in dress shoes? Has anybody else tried to run in dress shoes? Do you understand how hard that is? And this man was at full sprint. I don't know what shoes she was wearing, Because she was keeping up with him. But I know for a damn fact, man, have you ever tried to run in dress shoes? I tried to run in a pair of Stacey Adams one time, and that's how I ended up with messed up feet and bunions and corns and every damn thing else. It is not easy to run in some dress shoes. That man was like, I was surprised that the CCTV cameras was keeping up with him because Jonathan Majors was gone. Bruh man was Usain Bolt with them with some dress shoes on. Ha! And dude was, run OJ, run. Like he was running in full out running. Like, you know what I mean? In dress shoes. For those of you with large feet like myself, you understand that there are certain shoes we can do certain things in. Right? So when like you put on some sneakers or tennis shoes, you know you can do anything from yard work to basketball, a little bit of football, whatever, right? You know that. When you put on boots like Timberlands or whatever, you know that's either to protect your feet because you're about to do some hard work, or you just want to go back to the 80s and 90s where people used to wear triple size jeans, a pair of Timberlands, and a damn hoodie, a big ass hoodie in the middle of summertime because you was like that. I did it, and I've sweated off body fat messing around trying to look like I'm from New York and I was in Kansas City. But anyway, you know when you put on dress shoes, you go into weddings, funerals, dance parties, you try to look nice for the girls. Those are not, you know what I mean? Like those are not sprint shoes. When I tell y'all I tried to run in a pair of Stacey Adams when I was a kid, and my feet were screwed up. Like I had on dress socks and still ended up with scratches and bruises on the inside of all my feet from running in a pair of Stacey Adams. So besides everything else that Jonathan Majors had going on, I will say this much. That man was hauling ass in a pair of dress shoes. I ain't seen that. Listen. Listen. Y'all want to play funny? Try to run in some dress shoes. That's all I'm going to say. Try to run in some dress shoes. Try it. Please, for the love of God, try it. Your feet going to be ripped to pieces. I don't even know, because white guys do it all the time. You see it in the movies. Tom Cruise running in a pair of Forshams in the firm. Who else? George Clooney running in a pair of Forshams. I don't know if y'all can run in Stacey. I don't know if white people even buy Stacey Adams. I have no idea. It's like I don't even know if white people even know who Stacey Adams is. But y'all try running in a pair of dress shoes. Just try it. Try it. Give it a shot and see what happens. You are going to rip your damn feet apart. That you're going to rip your feet up. Listen, I got scratches on my feet right now from trying to run in a pair of Stacey Adams as a child. My feet ain't been the same since. I think that's how I ended up with like toenail fungus and stuff like that. I'm trying to tell you. Run down a pair of... Listen, and black folks know I'm telling the truth. Black folks know I am telling the truth. Y'all know. You know why y'all know? Because y'all see somebody try to do it. It's like why do you think we laugh at white people in horror movies? Because white girls always tripping over like branches and stuff because they try to run in a pair of like pumps. White women out there trying to run in pumps. And then they fall. It's like, of course you did. You're trying to run in some damn pumps. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Wearing dress shoes for a wedding is already murder on your feet, let alone running in them. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Jonathan Majors should have got a damn Olympic medal just for that. Again, I ain't saying anything about what he actually did in that car. He's been convicted of it. He's been found guilty of whatever. I'm not getting into that. I'm only getting into the fact that Jonathan Majors was hauling ass in New York at night on Hart Street in dress shoes. In dress shoes. It's like this is the jokes that black people make about white people in horror films is that you'll always see some white girl in pumps trying to run through the woods or run down a flight of stairs and she snaps her neck. And we've been making this joke. We've been making this joke for as long as I've been alive. As long as I've been alive. It started with like Friday the 13th. Look, I remember my cousins going, watch. Now you see that white girl over there with them white pumps? Watch what happens to her. And I'm asking my cousin, have you seen this movie? She said, no. This is the first time I've ever seen Friday the 13th, but I know how white women run. And I'm like, okay. And sure enough, here's a white girl running in pumps. Pumps. Black women will take their shoes off in a heartbeat. Because ain't nobody trying to get fracture an ankle because your ass want to try to get away from something. I'm just saying. There's some differences between white folks and black folks when it comes to running away from stuff. That's all I'm saying. I know y'all gonna get mad and be like, oh my God, I can't believe he's a misogynistic man. And I'm telling the truth. And y'all know for a fact I'm telling the truth. You know it. Because even white people say the same thing, like, why that girl don't take her damn shoes off? Y'all will say it. Why didn't she take her shoes off? Boom. Of course she tripped over the tree branch. Of course she tripped over her own concentration. Of course. Y'all say it too, so don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. And no, I am not celebrating what Jonathan Majors did. So anybody that got a problem with that, ghostclawprod@gmail.com. You can send me all your hate mail there. But y'all know I'm telling the damn truth. As messed up as what he did was, you have to admire the fact that that man was running his monkey ass off. Well, not monkey ass, I don't mean it. You know what I mean? Like, he was running his ass off in a pair of dress shoes. And he had on tube socks with the dress shoes. Because he had the rolled up pants like he was trying to look like Farmer Bob. So you can see his tube socks. And dress shoes. Which I never understood that in the first place. I know some people that have uncles and aunts that dress like that. Dress shoes, like some Florshams or some Stacey Adams or whatever, with a pair of white tube socks and some shorts. Trust me, I've seen it. Don't front. Like, I've seen it. You know what I mean? I have seen it. Don't play with me. And Jonathan Majors had on tube socks and dress shoes running through the darkened streets of New York City in them dress. Listen. Beyond what he did, beyond what that man did, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. That is hilarious. And if you don't think it's hilarious, I don't care, man. I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. What woman do? Just put me in jail with the Lego guy. Because can't believe you in here. What you in here for? Saying that Jonathan Majors was running his ass off in a pair of tube socks and dress shoes in the New York streets. They arrested you for that? Yeah, they did, man. People got mad. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. What I'm do, dog? What I'm do? Just ask me what I'm do. Because I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, I got nothing. If you cannot recognize the skill of being a dude running in tube socks and dress shoes on the darkened streets of New York City at night and not cracking your damn head open or sliding like The Rock did when he was doing that one people's elbow. If you don't understand that, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I got nothing. I don't know what you want me to do. What you want me to do? I got nothing for you, man. I got nothing for you, man. Joe Soto, what's happening? Also, before I forget, if you guys would like to support the show, I do have a Patreon. I know y'all thinking, oh my God, now he's going to ask us for money. No, I'm just saying, if you want to support the show, patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. I am going to get with my manager, Huma, and we're going to come up with some really cool things that you can get for becoming a patron. For as little as $3 a month, you can support my endeavor to continue to do this show while also having gas money and being able to take myself places because my wife wants me to go do stuff. So call it a honeydew. But for right now, if you just want to donate for as little as $3 a month, go to patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. All that is one word. And like I said, once I get with my manager, Huma is my manager, in case anybody didn't know. We're gonna come up with little perks and things and exclusives and stuff like that, only for our patrons and stuff like that. So patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. I also have a Cash App. If you just say, hey man, this man funny as hell, I'm gonna send him a cup of coffee. Because y'all know that's all I'm gonna use Cash App money for. It's coffee money. That's it. I mean, hell, the name of the show is The Sound of Coffee. So what the hell I look like not getting coffee? You know what I mean? So it is Mr. Bishop 3687. That is the M. It is capital M R capital BISHOP 3687. If you want to drop a couple of dollars on your boy, you know, because all I'm doing is buying coffee. I know that. I drink coffee, water, and the tears of conservatives. Your tears are delicious. So that's my Cash App. I also am leaning really hard towards, you know, doing a buy me coffee. I don't know what that is, so I'm still trying to figure it out. Hold on. Angry said at least he was wearing socks. Yes! Because if he had been out here running in them damn dress shoes with no socks on, I would have cried for Jonathan Major's feet. I'm serious. I would have been in my heart going, did that man have on dress shoes and no socks? And in the arms of the angels, them feats is done. Them feats is done, son. Them feats is done. Them feats is done. If he out here running in dress shoes with no socks and it's just hard Stacey Adams leather versus human skin, bruh, them feats is missing you. I've known I found us way to get through. That's what it would happen. That's what happened. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man, that would have been painful. That would have hurt my feelings. Like, hey, Jonathan, what the hell are you doing, man? But this is The Sound of Coffee on GCPR, the hottest morning show on your internet dial and your streaming service. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am drinking coffee, and I am loving it. I'm just telling you. This morning, the blend is, once again, Kirkland's French Roast Dark with a little bit of chocolate in it. Not actual chocolate. The coffee grounds were, you know, some sort of chocolate. Don't ask me because it came in a mystery bag that my wife ground all the stuff up and then forgot what the name of the stuff was, so she just put it in a Ziploc bag. But it does taste delicious. I'm just saying, the coffee's popping. Very good. And the show is brought to you in part by Glitter Wicks. Go to glitterwicks.com. There you can pick up the hottest, and by hot, I mean it really is hot. It's quite, you know, delectable, what have you. The hottest new candle on the streets. Let me go ahead and read to you the description. Sometimes it takes a villain to be the hero. Thomas, the Villain Bishop. Unleash your inner villain with Villainous, a signature scent by Glitterwicks, inspired by the notorious Thomas, the Villain Bishop. This bold and captivating fragrance opens with the deep, rich notes of mahogany and teak wood, evoking the sense of dark sophistication and mystery. As the scent evolves, the warmth of cinnamon and clove emerges, adding a spicy allure that is both irresistible and unforgettable. Kind of like yours, truly. Perfect for those who dare to stand out. Villainous is more than just a scent. It is a statement. This candle transforms any space into a den of intrigue and allure. Light up Villainous and embrace the essence of a true villain, ideal for the connoisseur of scent who embraces the extraordinary. Yep, that pretty much describes me. And some of you will never know because I don't get down like that. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like I got things to do. But yes, go over to glitterwix.com and pick up the hottest scent out there, Villainous, inspired by yours truly. So what else we gonna talk about? Hey, I'm gonna talk about some wrestling. I know we do Superplex Party every Thursday. We try to drop the podcast. Hey, Angry, I sent you the wrong audio for 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna put it in the Dropbox so we can get it done today. Because I've already done the one from last week. I might just go ahead and drop that. But I'm gonna talk some wrestling. Because it's my damn show and I can do what I want to do. What I'm gonna do? Huh? What I'm gonna do? Alright. Stephanie Bakur is NXT bound. Stephanie Bakur, who just had a match with Mercedes Moné over there at AEW. I don't know, was it AEW All In? Listen, they be doing so many Full Gear, something, wherever. She just had a match it was Forbidden Door. I'm tripping. She just had a match with Mercedes Moné where she dropped her title, and it looks like she is WWE bound. Give that script to Gambit and make it a bumper for yes, I am, buddy. I'm going to do that. Stephanie Bakur was backstage at NXT Heatwave on Sunday night in Toronto per Fightful Select. Regarding Bakur starting her WWE career in NXT, Fightful's Corey Brennan wrote that it is being done for the same reason as Giulia, namely that the former CMLL star has wrestled for most of her career in one country and has not experienced the WWE in American way of life. Which, hey, get it in. She needs to. Sorry. I know a lot of people are going to be upset by me saying that. I don't care. But a lot of people are going to be upset by me saying that. I don't care. If you wrestle for CMLL, if you wrestle for places like that, it doesn't matter. You have to learn how to wrestle the WWE style. Y'all can hate it all you want, but WWE is not just American business, it is global business. And sometimes you have to go in, you got to start at the bottom. Ethan Page is down there. Lexi King is down there. Stephanie Bakur will fit right in. They have a really hot women's division, and NXT is the place to be. So yeah, go ahead and send her down there. I got no problem with that. But we do have to talk about one NXT star that this is the scariest man I've ever seen. Like, this is one of the scariest black men I've ever seen in my life. Obafemi must be stopped. On Superplex Party, Angry and myself refer to Obafemi as Black Lesnar. Because some of the stuff that he does is just, why did you do that? Like, what encouraged you to throw that man up in the air and just watch him fall? What was that? What encouraged you to throw that man while you were sitting on the top rope onto another man? Like, what's wrong, Oba? Oba, do you want to talk to somebody? Like, Obafemi must be stopped. Listen, if ever there was a time for the WWE to do a cross thing with Disney or Marvel Studios, now is the time, because Obafemi is M'Baku of wrestling. Listen, if you, and I'm not saying you got to dress him up like M'Baku. I'm not saying that. But right now, if you could just talk to Marvel and say, hey, we got this wrestler, his name is Obafemi, and he's Nigerian, and the man can wrestle. He's big. He's swole me for no reason. He reminds us a lot of M'Baku. Would it be okay if we let that man use M'Baku's chant when he comes to the ring? I'm pretty sure Marvel's going to say, all right, break us off about a six-figure, and yes, he can do it. As a matter of fact, if you want, we can probably, once he gets to the main roster, we could probably help you out, get some people around and make it look like he's really, really, you know what I mean? Like he's really Hook going to NXT. Bruh, don't play with me. Don't play with me. But anyway, so hook Obafemi up, because the man is, there's a reason we call him Black Lesnar. Dude is insane. He is insane. He is a cheat code with serious. That man is a cheat code. Every time I see him, I go, like, I'm scared of Obafemi. Obafemi scares the crap out of me. He genuinely does. That is a large, swole meat for no reason ass man. That is a big dude. And I saw him a match between him and Wes Lee. I just caught the tail of it. I didn't even catch the whole thing. I did not catch the whole damn thing. All I saw was Wes Lee was trying to do some cool freaky dicky thing. And Obafemi picked this man up while he was crawling on his back like a squirrel. He picked him up and threw him in the air. And not only did he throw him, he did a rotation and Wes Lee came down like a hard sack of potatoes. And I'm like, yo, yeah, that's bad. That is brutal. Like, please listen. Maybe he doesn't have to be in Baku. You know, he doesn't have to be part of the Jabari tribe. Maybe he doesn't. But y'all need to do something with that man. When he gets to the main roster, that dude right there should be. Somebody should be saying something about that man right there. That man, listen, Obafemi is a problem. Obafemi is a damn problem, dog. He is a huge. There's no reason for. Listen, I now understand how everybody felt when Brock Lesnar brought his swole meat for no reason ass on the main roster. Now I understand. I get it. It makes perfect sense. I didn't see him in Ohio Valley. I didn't. I did not see him, Randy Orton, Batista, or John Cena in Ohio Valley. I didn't see him. Okay. But I did see him when he showed up, and poor Spike Dudley. Like, Spike Dudley was getting the business from Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was treating Spike Dudley like a book bag. I'm throwing it away, Mom. I don't want to play it anymore. Whee! It's a grown ass man we're talking about, right? I saw when he powerbombed Jeff Hardy and made it look like there was two Jeff Hardys because he broke him in half. I now understand how people felt when they first saw this big ass white dude. I understand now because I saw him wrestle and this, that, and the third, and that was fine. I was like, oh, well, shit, he's another swole meat white dude. Okay. Obafemi's a problem. Listen, I wasn't prepared. Listen, listen. I am the biggest fan of Bobby Lashley you will ever find. Because Bobby Lashley combined all of that swole meat for no reason with a sense of style. Like if Bobby Lashley was wearing suits right off the rack from Walmart or some stuff, I probably would like, hey man, if you don't take that money and buy some good clothes. But when Bobby Lashley wants to dress, Bobby Lashley dresses and looks damn good at it. So when you hear that almighty music, dun 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 dun, when you hear that, and you know he's not wrestling, you know that man gonna come out looking smooth. So he was the menacing dude with the smoothness, right? Brock Lesnar never had that. Brock Lesnar was just pure white man rage, right? And I was like, okay, I mean, it's impressive. He's a big ass white boy. Nothing we have never seen before. But Obafemi that's why we call him Black Lesnar. This is why we call that man Black Lesnar. Because he has the same menacing attributes of Brock Lesnar. Now, can he dress? I don't know. I ain't never seen that man in a suit. So we don't know what we're getting. We don't know we know what we're getting in the ring. We know what we're getting in the ring. We don't know what we're getting, you know what I mean, like on the main roster and stuff like that, because dude is just ridiculous. That's an impressive young man. That's all that's how I look at it. I'm just telling y'all, dog is just big for no reason whatsoever. I don't know, man. It's just the wildest damn thing watching him wrestling. It just is weird and wild to watch him wrestle. And when he finally does get on the main roster, some people gonna have some problems. You listen, Braun Breaker running around here running over people like they owe him money. I don't know if he can run over Obafemi. I'm just saying. Obafemi looks like that one. He looks like that one. And whoever that one is, you just don't mess with him. Rhea Ripley is back, baby. And Dom is in trouble. Dom. Hey, Dominic Mysterio. Son of Ray. Do something with that mustache, man. Listen. We got to talk about that mustache, dog. We got to talk about that mustache. It's not giving what you think it's giving, Dom. It really ain't. I'm sorry. I know it's gonna hurt your feelings, bro. Seriously. I know what you were trying to go for, but that mustache ain't giving what you think it's giving, man. Especially with that mullet. They're not matching. They're not matching. How you have 70s porn hair and what's the name of that damn character that Joe Dirt. You got Joe Dirt's hairstyle and Tom Selleck's Magnum TA mustache. This is not working. It's making it worse. It's not working. Shave one, bruh. Do something with one. Because we can't keep, you know what I mean? We can't keep pretending like Dominic Mysterio's mustaches and that mullet is sexy hot. It's not. It's not. It's not even giving, listen, it's not even giving Eddie Guerrero. It's not. It's giving Dominic Dirt. You know what I mean? Joe Mysterio. That's what it's giving. Joe Selleck Mysterio. That's what it's giving, okay? You gotta, come on, man. Do something. Do something with that. But anyway, Rhea Ripley is back. And after weeks of Dominic Mysterio slobbering all over Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, the woman that Liv Morgan injured to put her on the shelf in the first place, is back. And I'm not gonna front. I think it's gonna be brutal when Rhea gets her hands on Liv. There's gonna be some problems. There's gonna be some consequences and repercussions. Some heads gonna get split. You know what I mean? Somebody about to get their ass whooped. That's all I'm saying. What did Mark Henry's music say? Somebody about to get their ass whooped. That's like, as soon as I saw Rhea coming down that thing, that's when I started singing. Somebody fit to get their ass whooped. Somebody about to get that. Like, I was singing loudly. I was singing very loudly. Because we know Rhea Ripley wasn't injured. She went and got married to Buddy Matthews. Congratulations to them. But we kind of knew. When she come back, it was somebody about to get their ass whooped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not giving what you know what I mean? Like, she gonna beat the brakes off of her, and now she got to deal with Dom, who's been slobbering all over this young lady. So that's percolating, and when Rhea finally does get a hold of Liv, hey, Rhea, remember kayfabe. You can't kill her. I know y'all friends in the background, but please don't kill that woman. Please don't kill her. She ain't deserve it. Don't let it happen to her, please. Anyway, who expected Drew McIntyre and CM Punk to be as compelling as it is? Who expected that? Who? Raise your hand if you thought the most compelling argument, the most compelling storyline of 2024 when it comes to professional wrestling features two wrestlers who were both injured and have never been in the ring against each other yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, who thought that was gonna happen? Who thought that was gonna happen? Who saw CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre being the runaway rivalry of the summer? If you say you did, you're a damn lie. Because I didn't even see this. When CM Punk came back during SummerSlam, I knew him and Seth were going to wrestle. I knew it. Okay? Just because of the way that Seth reacted when CM Punk showed up. I said, okay, instant rivalry, great. And when they had that stare down and that whatchamacallit in the ring, When they had that first time when Seth came out and just stared at him I got goosebumps. I was like, oh my God, it's goosebumpy, right? So I knew that was going to end up being the rivalry, Seth versus CM Punk. Okay, I can live with that. CM Punk finally gets his main event against Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, cool. I'm great with that. Then CM Punk gets injured in the Royal Rumble, and he's injured by Drew McIntyre. But then he eliminates Drew McIntyre. Okay? Comes out the next day with his torn pec. And Drew dropped the greatest promo of his career. When that man grabbed the microphone and said, I just want you to know, I prayed for this to happen. When he said that, listen, it was confirmed. That was literally that was one of the best lines Drew McIntyre has ever said. Ever. Because I'm thinking, all right, he's about to have some sympathy. Sympathy. And he's like, I prayed for this and it happened. Like, I was like, yo, the level of disrespect, sir. Sir, the level of disrespect. So, and then CM Punk said, I'm going to go back and rehab. And it was cool because they was in each other's face. Drew McIntyre towers over CM Punk. CM Punk is not backing down because CM Punk don't back down from anybody. He says, I'm going to go rehab. And then I'm going to come back. And I will have my main event at WrestleMania. But the first person I'm coming after is you. So I thought, okay, that's the end of it, right? That's the end of it. Okay, cool. But then Drew injures the arm a little bit more. And it has just been going on ever since. And each iteration gets better than the last. Y'all understand? In the process of this argument, this rivalry between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, the only time they have been in the ring together was at the Royal Rumble. Everything else has been outside of it. Outside the promos, baby. The promos. Hey, all of you old school wrestling fans, please understand this. Remember how we said we didn't like the new type of wrestling because there wasn't a whole lot of storyline and no promos and stuff like that? Then you should be salivating every time Drew McIntyre gets a microphone against CM Punk. Because this has been a promo battle. It has been a promo battle. But it's also been an escalation of different crap. The same night. Well, not the same night. This was after WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre has a chance to qualify for a title shot against Damian Priest. Oh, no, I didn't go to WrestleMania. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Drew McIntyre has just been fixated on CM Punk. Fix. Oh, my God. Elimination Chamber, he wins the chance to go against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, who was the MVP of WrestleMania 40. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. He was the absolute MVP of WrestleMania 40 because he did back-to-back nights. He worked his ass off. The MVP, even The Rock said this. So Seth loses his title after a hellacious beating from the night before. He loses his title to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is the World Heavyweight Championship. Belt in hand, kissing the wife, kissing the brother, whatever. This is where, listen, I had to duet that video. All you had to do was leave! That's all you had to do! Right? But no, he has to rub it in on CM Punk. And when the crotch chop happened, CM Punk said, nah, son, you don't disrespect a grown-ass man. That crotch chop was what Charlie Murphy said, the habitual line stepper. You don't slap a man. Why that? I challenge you to a duel. There would have been a gunfight. Somebody got to go, right? So CM Punk drops him. CM Punk takes off the brace. CM Punk hits him upside the head with the brace. CM Punk stomps him. CM Punk blows a kiss to this man's wife. All of a sudden, Damian Priest music comes in. Damian Priest cashes in his money in the bank. Damian Priest is the new heavyweight champion. Drew McIntyre held that belt for 5 minutes and 36 seconds. Now, mind you, the last time he won a belt, a World Heavyweight Championship belt, was during the pandemic. And he didn't get the cheers and things that he should have done, the accolations he should have done because of the pandemic. They had a WrestleMania in an empty building. And he beat Brock Lesnar, won the title, nobody gave a shit, right? So this was his crowning achievement, and he had it for 5 minutes and 36 seconds before CM Punk said, nah, son, cross chop at me, I'm a grown-ass man. There got to be a gunfight. Somebody got to go, right? So Damian Priest cashed in. Damian Priest is now the World Heavyweight Championship. World Heavyweight Champion. CM Punk is just laughing his ass off. He is laughing his ass off. Now again, the next night, CM Punk cost him the chance to get a title shot when he held his leg, when he's getting ready to do a Claymore on Jey Uso. Jey Uso wins. Jey Uso challenges for the heavyweight title. Now, CM Punk has screwed this man twice. Not once, but twice. Now, Drew McIntyre's pissed. Now it starts to cook, y'all. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. Listen, this beef is starting to sear a little bit. For those of you who like your food raw, this is not for you. Okay, if you want steak tartare, you're going to need to get your ass on someplace. This beef is cooking, right? So, CM Punk is talking stuff. Drew McIntyre is talking stuff. And I don't remember what the next thing was, I think. I don't know what it was. But it was like a slow simmering. I know. The draft happens. CM Punk is drafted before Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre grabs a microphone, starts talking stuff. CM Punk is literally in the bleachers going, hey, bitch! And Drew McIntyre chases him up there. He's not there. CM Punk's down in the ring. This is all promos. This is all promos. This is just them talking, right? CM Punk did something. Something bloodline related. I don't even remember. This is how bad my memory is. If I don't have enough coffee, I don't remember a lot of things, right? So, whatever it was, Drew McIntyre quit. I don't even remember what the hell it was. Angry. What was it that CM Punk did that made Drew McIntyre quit? What was it? Because I don't even remember it. But anyway, whatever it was, Drew McIntyre's like, I quit. And he leaves. This was Monday. On Friday, you see him beating up CM Punk, and the visual of the garage door opening up, CM Punk on the ground, and Drew McIntyre standing over the top of him. And I said this on the live stream we did for Money in the Bank. Drew McIntyre looks like the stunt double for Henry Cavill's Connor McLeod in the remake of Highlander. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a remake of Highlander coming starring Henry Cavill. I know there's a lot of people who just got tingly in certain parts that I can't say on the radio because it's before 8 p.m. at night. But anyway, so, oh yes, that's what it is. He lost to Damian in Scotland. He lost to Damian in his home country. In his home country, CM Punk screwed him out of the title in Scotland. In Scotland, he said. In Scotland. Which was supposed to be a coronation for Drew McIntyre. Not only was he going to win the title, he was going to win the title in front of his friends, his family, his home country of Scotland. And CM Punk flew to Scotland just to screw it. Do you understand how bad you have to hate a dude to get on an international flight to go over and screw his chance for promotion? Do you understand that? Do you understand that, people? Yes, everybody's going like, well, wrestling's fake. Yes, you're absolutely right. We already figured it out. Vince McMahon kind of dropped that little deuce before he dropped another deuce, but I ain't going there because, again, it's before 8 p.m. We know this, but it doesn't mean that it isn't compelling, damn it. And that's compelling. I don't know about you. That's funny, then. You know what I'm saying? You flew all the way over to Scotland to screw this man out of the chance to be World Heavyweight Champion. So the next night, Drew quits. And listen, Drew quits. But then on Friday, he beat the brakes off of CM Punk, carried him in like Brock Lesnar carried in some animal he's killed, dropped him on the ground. He got in Nick Aldis' face, which, by the way, I'm gonna need y'all to leave Nick Aldis the F alone. Nick Aldis is a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Just because he's in his damn suit and tie right now, don't front. Nick Aldis will give you that work. Underneath that suit and tie is muscle. You know what I mean? But anyway. So Money in the Bank happens. Oh my God. Drew McIntyre wins the Money in the Bank contract. This was this past Saturday. He wins the Money in the Bank contract. Congratulations, Drew. You have an entire year to cash this in and you have a title shot of any title you want. Right? Drew was like, I'll do it tonight, dog, because I don't care. It just so happened Damian Priest was having a wrestling match with Seth freaking Rollins, who, once again, I don't know how many Seth Rollins fans we have that are watching this or listening to this right now, but please understand something, Seth. If you are listening, I am one of your biggest fans, and I love your work. And between you and Becky Lynch, y'all have the cutest couple with the nicest kid and all that other great stuff. I'm so happy that you are getting exactly what you deserve. Congratulations. That's all I'm going to say. But he's got a title match against Damian Priest. At one point, Damian Priest and Seth Rollins are just beat up. Then you hear, and it's Drew McIntyre. It's Drew McIntyre. He's going to cash this in. This is what he's going to do. He's going to cash it in, right? Now it's a three-way. But if Drew thought he was going to get that title, he was wrong as hell, dog. Because once again, and I said this in the live stream, and I mean every single word of it. If there is a mode of transportation and CM Punk can afford it, and he gets a chance to screw over Drew McIntyre, he will be there. In that order, boom, boom, boom. Oh, they're having Clash at the Castle. It's not on Mars, right? Oh, I can get to it on plane? I'll be there. Hey, they're having WrestleMania, right? Oh, it's in Philadelphia? Oh, hell, that's just a drive from Chicago to Philadelphia. I'll be there. Oh, you doing Money in the Bank? Where's that gonna be at? Oh, I can get there. Don't worry about it. I got plane money. He's gonna be there and he's gonna screw Drew McIntyre. And sure enough, that's exactly what he did. He came out of nowhere and beat Drew McIntyre's arse. He beat his arse, ladies and gentlemen. Beat his arse. Beat that man and got him out of the ring. Damian Priest, we got him back in the ring. Damian Priest out to heaven, retains the title. Seth Rollins is pissed because he told CM Punk, don't stick your nose in my business. Drew McIntyre is pissed. And this is how I know Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, this was the funniest thing after this. If you didn't see this, you need to go watch it. Drew McIntyre goes to the announce desk where the announcers, Big E and Wade Barrett are there talking about all the matches that happened. Drew McIntyre showed up and is like, I know where your family lives. He pushes Adam Pearce like he going to knock Adam Pearce's ass out. Wade Barrett has like, bro, if you do this one more time, your career's over. Like, Drew is just pissed. Drew is pissed. Drew is mad. When I tell you, Drew is 50-11 hot. It's 50-11 hot, right? He is 50-11 hot. Good morning, Wild. Good morning. Yeah, he was hiding. Yeah, CM Punk was hiding underneath the ring, like a gremlin hobbit. You know what I mean? So Monday, Seth Rollins confronts CM Punk because Drew McIntyre is suspended and fined like $50,000 for the fight, whatever. CM Punk comes out and Seth Rollins is like, dude, I told you, why you stick your nose in my business, right? So CM Punk does the unthinkable. He apologizes, but then goes back on that apology on some other shit, right? And they have a back and forth. Basically, Seth says, hey, When that arm's healed, you will not be able to get a chance to get to Drew McIntyre because I'm going to break it again and put you behind back on the damn shelf. CM Punk is now begging Adam Pearce for this match. Please let me have a match. Please let me have a match. And Adam Pearce basically tells him, if you show up next week while I'm trying to talk to Drew McIntyre, there will be no match. Now CM Punk has to stay home. But what I'm saying is this. Who thought this was going to be the most compelling story of the summertime? Who thought this? Who thought this? Who thought it? The new bloodline is out here running rampant, and Jacob Fatu is just a menace. We were joking on the live stream that a match between Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker cannot happen in an arena with people in it. No, that has to be some parking lot brawl. You can't let them two out there fighting. Like, I don't even know. Like, if they meet in the damn Royal Rumble, there's going to be some issues. There's going to be some consequences and repercussions. Because Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker are them dudes. They just going to run into each other and beat the crap out of each other, roll out the ring, beat each other some more. It's going to be beating into the crowd and whatever. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I'm saying? That's not a match you want with people around. Because listen, remember when Godzilla was fighting Ghidorah in King of the Monsters? You didn't see no tourists. Oh my God, Mom! Look, Godzilla's really fighting. Hey, you ain't see no tourists. Y'all better treat them like Godzilla and Ghidorah. Keep them people away from each other and let them fight in the parking lot by themselves. So the new bloodline is happening. Judgment Day is falling apart. Rhea Ripley is back. The Wyatt Six are in the building. They are actually. Listen. When Bo Dallas said, "I'm gonna release the family," hey, take them back. We're good. Don't release them. Don't save them. We don't want to be. So, you know what I mean? But who thought the most compelling story in wrestling going on right now would be between two dudes who ain't even been in a match yet? Oh my goodness, not Joe Hendry. Listen, I need to watch Joe Hendry wrestle. I genuinely need to watch Joe Hendry wrestle because apparently the people talking about Joe Hendry and how good he is, I don't know, it defies comprehension if you ask me. But I got to see Joe Hendry wrestle because I've seen his music. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I got to see after the music. You know what I mean? So whatever. But who thought the most compelling damn storyline in wrestling today would be from two dudes that ain't even wrestled yet? They ain't touched. They ain't been an official sanctioned match. Nothing. You know what I mean? Like Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu is later on down the road, and again, y'all need to have that someplace where humans are not around because they're gonna tear up everything. The ring, each other, the announce desk, the concession stand, a sandwich bowl. They're gonna rip everything apart. So you're not about that life. Make sure that you separate these men and do not let them near each other until it's time for them to be near each other. You know what I mean? But Drew McIntyre and CM Punk is the hottest thing going. Like, dead ass, it's the hottest thing going. And I don't understand how people ain't talking about this. Well, I know why Dave Meltzer isn't talking about it, because it's not in the Tokyo Dome and they're not doing 60-11 damn flips. But I digress. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just do some Dave Meltzer slander? You damn right I did. Yeah, damn right I did. I'm just saying. He's not doing 50-11 flips in the Tokyo Dome, so Dave ain't gonna give it no stars. But it's like, this is the craziest thing going on right now. That's the hottest damn storyline going on in the world, man. Like, listen. And yes, Joe Hendry was in a tag match with Trick Williams this past Tuesday. So I wish TNA and WWE would do more. Like, I still want to see Alexander wrestle somebody over in WWE. But that's just me. And what else is going on in the world? Let's see here. Oh man. How you guys feeling about just everything? How are y'all feeling about I don't know, just everything? You guys good? You guys good? Are we in the quiet before the storm, or are we in the storm? Is everybody okay? Y'all eating, drinking water, staying hydrated? You know, we just went through one of the best rap battles of all time, and the clear winner is Kendrick Lamar. You know, are you Drake fans okay? Y'all need therapy, a hug, maybe a cucumber sandwich. I don't know. So we just went through that. We got the election going on. Nikki Haley. Listen. I have no respect. I have absolutely no respect whatsoever for Nikki Haley. I just don't. I don't. I'm sorry. That woman has lost all credibility and dignity with me. All of it. Because it's not like it's not like the insulting is new to Donald Trump. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. I am not gonna say it. It isn't. It isn't. You know what I mean? That's par for the course for Donald Trump. And I have watched Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio and Mitt Romney and others bend the knee to this idiot. I've watched it, okay? And I've lost respect for every single one of them. Every time I see, like Tim Scott, Tim, he ain't gonna pick you, all right? Somebody gotta say it. Somebody gotta say it. Might as well be me. I'm telling y'all right now, hey, Tim, he ain't gonna pick you. Tim, he don't like you. He don't like you. He don't like nothing about you. MJF talked shit about who? Angry. Who was he talking about? But anyway, so I understand all these dudes dropping the knee. I get that. But I thought Nikki Haley would have been different. I didn't put any stock into her being different because I'm a human being with 2 functioning eyes, 2 functioning ears, and a functioning brain. So I'm not going to sit up here and say, hey, Nikki Haley's going to be different. No. No. I never thought that. I always knew exactly where she was going to stand. But to capitulate as fast as she did. Nikki, you are a woman. Okay? And this man insulted you as a woman. Insulted the ever-loving crap out of you. He said you were not fit to be president. Not fit. He questioned your American citizenship. He questioned your love of this country. He did that. That was him. And much like when he insulted Ted Cruz's wife and his father, when he insulted Mitt Romney, when he insulted Marco Rubio and called him little, much like them, you then in turn took your ball and gave it to him. Let me say something for anybody that needs to hear this. I am a grown-ass man. This is why I'm not into politics. Because you got exactly one time to insult my wife, my father, my penis size. You have one time to say that I am not American. You have one time to question my American patriotism before it goes past politics and I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to beat the brakes, the carburetor, I'm going to beat the brakes, the carburetor, the catalytic converter, the rear axle, the rear axle differential. I'm beating all the hubcaps, all the lug nuts. I'm beating the trunk latch. I'm beating the brake lights. I'm beating the back seat. I'm beating the Bose sound system out of your ass. You got one time. It goes past politics at that point. It goes past politics. When Ted Cruz did not punch Donald Trump in the mouth, I already knew. I was like, listen, Ted, you can't ever talk about your strength. You talk about your pronouns as kiss my ass. You just did with Donald Trump after he insulted your damn wife, bruh. Your wife, man. I feel like Matthew McConaughey in the Gentleman. He insulted my wife. My wife! Right? But he still bent the knee. Mitt Romney basically said exactly what that man is. And yet he bent the knee. Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham is a complete disappointment, always has been, always will be, and I will not respect Lindsey Graham until he lives his damn truth and comes out as a gay man. I am not making fun of that man. I am not insulting that man, but Lindsey Graham is a gay Republican. And until such time as he starts living his life as such, I got no respect for you, dog. None. Not a single solitary ounce. So when you betrayed John McCain, I wasn't even surprised. You betray your damn self every morning by not living your freaking truth because you're afraid somehow people are going to find out and they're not going to support you. Lindsey, we already know. The closet that you're in is encased in glass and it's being floated up during the daytime by a damn Chinook helicopter. We can see you in there, Lindsey. We can see you dancing to the Golden Girls theme. You're gay. Just be gay and stop acting like this idiot. But he bent the knee, right? Marco Rubio bent the knee. Mitch McConnell doesn't even like the dude, and he bent the knee. All these men who have no dignity whatsoever, they bend the knee to Donald Trump. And then here comes Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley, who talked bad about that man. Nikki Haley, who knew what kind of an existential threat Donald Trump is. Chris Christie bent the knee at first, then got up and said, nah, man, I ain't supporting this dude. Because Chris Christie is like, I don't like Chris Christie. I don't like anything about Chris Christie, but he is at least a principled Republican. Right? But then there's Nikki Haley. It's Nikki Haley. The last woman standing. A woman in the United States who, if she really thought about it, she's almost feminist, but she doesn't want to claim it because feminism is a bad word. I don't know why. She worked her ass off, got college degrees and things of that nature. She changed her name to Nikki Haley. I don't know why. Her first name is Nimarata, and it's a beautiful name. Why don't you embrace it? Why don't you embrace your Indian heritage? Your mother and father taught at an HBCU. Come on, woman. So here's Nikki Haley, right? You know what I'm saying? She's the last woman standing. She has a chance. She has a chance to literally stand on the principles of conservatism that she swears up and down. She believes in. She sees her Republican colleagues have all capitulated to this narcissistic, thin-skinned idiot. She has a chance. She has a chance to say no. But what does she do? She made it clear. This is out of Vanity Fair. Nikki Haley torches last shred of dignity. Tells her delegates to vote for Trump at convention he didn't invite her to. Are you serious right now? You have to be a special kind of crack high to do that. Bruh, are you serious right now? He didn't invite you to the damn convention, but you're telling your delegates, go vote for Donald Trump. Lady, Nikki, what in the actual French fried, funky fresh, flip-flopping, flapjacking, feezuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? She made it clear she's voting for him and wishes him the best. His best is worse for the damn country, Nikki. And you stood right there. You could have fought this. But you bent the knee. You bent the knee. And by bending the knee, You have proven without a shadow of a doubt what I've always known about the conservative movement long before Donald Trump showed up, is that the Republican Party will support the party over the country. It's as simple as that. Now, mind you, I say this as a person who has criticized heavily, continues to criticize heavily, and will say whatever I want to about the Democratic Party, which is donors over the people. They're not even party. They're donors over the people, right? When the big money says we got to have this candidate, the big money gets their candidate. Damn what the people want. Damn what the people want. But because the donor class says that. So yes, I am a huge, absolutely huge, 100% huge critic of the Democratic apparatus as it stands right now. If they got a problem with me, come holla at me. GhostClaw, PROD at gmail.com. Don't play with me. But the Republican Party, yes, they are donor addicted the same way the Democrats are, but you know what else they're addicted to? Loyalty. No matter what the facts in the front of you say, no matter how hard you try to get these people to understand, they will go party over country every time. Every time. And Lindsey Graham has proven it. Tim Scott has proven it. Mitch McConnell has proven it. Mitt Romney has proven it. Marco Rubio has proven it. Bill the Bear blockhead Ron DeSantis has proven it. Greg Abbott has proven it. Kristi Noem has proven it. Tate Reeves in Mississippi has proven it. Kay Ivey in Alabama has proven it. They are party over country. So to see Nikki Haley, a woman who was insulted by this man, mistreated by this man, talked like she has a tail by this man, is uninvited to the Republican National Convention by this man. To see her go and say, hey, delegates, hey, go ahead and vote for that guy. You ain't got but one time to insult me, man. See, this is why I ain't in politics. Because number one, I would be a leftist. Just gonna throw that out there. I would be a far leftist. Maybe a socialist party thing. Or my own personal political party, the Raven Party. We started a local election, work our way up to the president. But I digress. So I would be a far leftist. But let's say the Democrats or the far left party allows me on stage during the debate, what have you. And there's a campaign for the nomination for this, that, and the third from this far left party. And my opponent insults me.
He's married to a white woman. He's got 4 children by 4 women. He did his military service, but he got out because he was mentally unfit.
At that point, I'm going to find you in the parking lot and I'm going to whoop your ass. And there won't be any cameras around. There will not be a single camera around. But when you go to your car, I'm knocking you the F out. I'm going to punch you so hard in your damn teeth that when you take a dump, you'll be biting yourself because that's where your teeth will be at. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to put my foot in your ass. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. You ain't got but one time. You got one time to go after my wife, my mother, my father, my siblings, my kids, my grandkids, my friends. You got one time to go after my military record, my mental health. You got one time. And then it is no longer about politics. It's about shooting a fair one. Now we in the parking lot. Now we're going to go to the parking lot. Somebody about to get their ass whooped. Now we have to. Now we got to fight. That's the rules. Now I got to put these paws on. When Ted Cruz did not knock Donald Trump out for saying something about his wife and his father, I didn't have any respect for Ted Cruz, but at that point, he owed me respect. Like, that's how negative of the respect I had. You got one time, dog. And I know Ted Cruz's wife looked at him like, for real? You're not going to do nothing? 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 He called me homely. You're not going to do nothing? Well, honey, I got to think about the party. And I guarantee you that's why his kids, like, his daughters don't even like messing with him. Like, I'm Ted Cruz's daughter, and I don't like it. If I was, I'm a gay man in America, but I'm also a Republican. I'm going to come out and live my truth so that people like Donald Trump can't use it against me. Lindsay, I'll tell everybody you're gay. Not before I do. I'm gay as hell. I have a boyfriend. I've had boyfriends in the past. Lindsay, you'll never win an election in South Carolina by being gay. I don't care. Donald Trump can't hold it over my head. I'm gay. If I'm Mitt Romney, I'm standing on my principles. I was a governor of the state of Massachusetts. I'm a senator from the state of Utah. This dude is a damn failed real estate agent who poops on himself. I ain't about to bend the knee to him. But Nikki Haley, you know how hard it is to be a woman in the Republican Party to begin with. You understand that. You know how hard it is. You know you don't get half the respect as a woman in the Republican Party. You don't get half of it. You know it. They act like they want y'all in the kitchen and the bedroom. That's it. And you know this. So what is your answer to this? What is it that you choose to do with this information? You bend the knee to him. To him, Nikki Nimrata. He's the living embodiment of why you had to change your name from Nimrata to Nikki in the first place. He's the living embodiment of this. Literally living embodiment of this. He is exactly why you had to change your name from Nimrata to Nikki because of men like him. And you bend the knee? What? So, it is official. There is nobody with balls in the Republican Party. And the virus is now completely taken over. This is the stage 4 cancer party. This is the stage 3. Stage 3, stage 4, whatever you want to call it. This is what it is. The Republican Party has nobody with guts, balls, a mouth, or nothing to lose. Nothing. All the disinformation, misinformation, and BS that the Trump administration did, the Trump campaign has been accused of, and Nikki Haley says, I'll take that. So it's official. With Nikki Haley telling all of her delegates to vote for Donald Trump, a man who insulted her intelligence, a man who bragged with his lackey, Tim Scott, standing next to him, that even Tim Scott, who Nikki Haley appointed to that seat, doesn't like her. She's not fit to be president. She's a woman. She's this. And she said, but I got to support the party. I simply want to ask people like Nikki Haley and Ted Cruz. I just want to ask y'all one simple question. How much is your soul worth? Because I'm pretty sure Donald Trump bought it for like pennies and biscuits and thoughts and prayers and this, that, and the third. Disappointing, but not surprising. Because there is no Republican Party. There is the party of Trump. And you either bend the knee or you don't get it. Neither here nor there. But we are coming to the end of this show, ladies and gentlemen. It is 10:04 Eastern Standard Time. What? Actually, yeah, 10:04, 10:01. I got two things going on with my clocks, and my watch says 10:04. So there's that. It is 10:04 Eastern Standard Time, 9:04 Central. Do the rest of the time on your own. I'm not good at that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been hot. This has been fun. This has been me. Remember, if you want to support the show and myself, patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. I am going to start putting perks and merch and things of that nature over on my Patreon for those who like to give and donate as little as $3 a month. That helps keeps the lights on. That helps keeps the motor running. It helps keeps me in coffee, if you know what I mean. Remember, Kirkland's French Roast Dark. You can get that at Costco, or you can go on Costco.com and pick yourself up a bag. Also, we got some chocolate stuff. I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out eventually. But it's chocolate mystery coffee. Yeah. It's probably that stuff that comes, the Kofi Luwak. Probably comes out of a monkey's butt. Anyway, Glitterwix.com is selling the hottest scent on the streets. Go to Glitterwix.com and pick yourself up Villainous. The villainous smell inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. I love the hell out of you guys. This morning show is starting to actually take starting to get stuff. I will be playing a chicken sandwich in a war zone by that hot DJ, Mr. Bishop. I think I know that guy. Tomorrow morning. And eventually I will let everybody be able to hear it. I'm going to figure out how to do that so you guys actually get a chance to just vibe with your boy. Vibe with your boy. Vibe with your boy. What? Vibe with your boy. I love you. And as I say every morning, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Yeah. Go have some fun. Go try to make the world a little bit better. And remember, your dignity is worth a hell of a lot more than your loyalty. Being the person that you are is more important than the party you're affiliated with, the candidate you support, or the hoops that you have to jump through to get to said candidate. Your dignity is worth more than your loyalty. Always remember that, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning.